Now that I'm back from the Speedsoft tournament in Romania, I thought it would be a good idea to do a rundown of the Speedsoft gear I used in 2024. This kit will probably serve me in 2025 as well, considering it took 2 years to set everything up to my liking, from magazine position on the belt to what pistol adapters I'm using and the main gun as well. Without dragging this out too much, let's start with the main gun I have been running. I usually play 2 positions, middle at X grabbing the flag, or forward right crawling to the snake or dominating the castle depending on our starting position. For the games where I have to grab the flag, I need to be fast, mobile, and there is nothing better for that than a pistol. The main one I'm using is this blue SSP5, which started its life as a 6-inch right at launch, after which I proceeded to swiftly mill the front of it to bring it down to 5.1-inch length, and dropping the power to 1 joule in this process. There are not many upgrades done to this pistol. It has a maple leaf Autobot yellow bucking, a PDI 6.00 inner barrel, short stroked a bit more than stock, and I bent the leaf spring in the back for a better trigger feel. These are minor changes, but the SSP5 was already fast out of the box and precise enough for the 20 to 25 meters maximum engagements we have in these tournaments. The HP adapter I have on this one is the original Monk Customs one, MJF printed. The only issue with this one, although you can't get it anymore, is the magazine release button. It was also MJF printed, and that caused it to explode when it was hit by a BB. As a backup to this, I am running another SSP5, which is rocking the prototype Norwich Tracer slide in the front. This yellow SSP5 has a 5.1-inch inner barrel, edge leaf spring, creatical hop-up chamber, and again the maple leaf Autobot bucking in yellow. For this pistol, the adapter is the Monk Customs, but this time in aluminium. The colors you can see on these pistols were applied by myself with Cerakote. This is a great, durable finish that also ensures smooth operation. For both these pistols, I run an aluminium 0.4 liter HPA tank horizontally on my belt. The regulator is a ballistic HPR 800, which is not the smallest, but has proven itself to be accurate, hold the set pressure reliably, and withstand the slides and hits from training on concrete. Now, for the situations where I need to crawl around the snake or surprise people from slides at the castle, I'm running the Arc 1, a beautiful piece of machining and engineering. I mentioned this before, but being a mechanical system, it means that there is no batteries, FCUs or sensors I need to worry about. Just give it a bottle of air and you are off. Once you get used to the trigger feel, reset and adjust it for your liking, this is a very capable gun, comparable to electro-pneumatic engines like the F2, old Pulsar S. This didn't let me down even once, although at the tournament I shot more than 5000 BBs with it over the course of 2 days. In the first part of this year's tournament, I was using this gun, which became the backup after I got the Arc 1. This is its latest form, fresh off the mill, with a carbon fiber 3D printed upper, custom milled metal lower, 3D printed regulator grip, all wrapped in beautiful black and purple splash Cerakote. Once I discovered the toughness of Cerakote, I could not go back to regular paint. This bad boy has a Gate Pulsar S engine inside, paired with a Titan II Bluetooth. For the trigger, we have an adjustable Max one, and the selector is from RetroArms. This combo is very snappy and lightweight, exactly what you would expect from an HPA gun. Some of my teammates say the barrel is a bit long. It has a Prometheus 210-603 inside, I believe, along with a max hop-up. Once you figure out the alignment of the gearbox to the lower, this little engine is great, at a pretty low price of 400 euros, Bluetooth FCU included. As the Arc is shorter, more durable, and gives me less headaches in general, this has become the backup gun, but I still enjoy using it from time to time. For both of these guns, I'm running a composite 0.5 liter tank. This little unit can be filled up to 4500 psi, giving you plenty of air at only 600 grams. I like to have a tracer ready on every gun, so that led to a mix and match of tracers being used depending on what was available at the time in my stash. On the blue SSP5, I have an Airsoft blaster. On the yellow SSP5, I'm using the integrated tracer in the slide. On the Arc 1, I have the Airsoft Bifrost Bluetooth. And on the purple carbon gun, I have a Blaster C, covered in the same Cerakote color as all the other accents on this gun. I know Airsoft products work, are reliable, and one charge can get me through 2 tournament days. Now, moving on to the magazines. I tried consolidating everything, as having the same magazines compatible with all your gear is much easier to deal with. That being said, we have a limit of 150 BBs per magazine in our tournaments, so I chose the PTS EPM mags. They are durable, reliable, fit in all my guns, and feed flawlessly. These get dropped on the floor every game, and the rubber baseplate monopod thingy-mabob helps with absorbing that impact. As far as BBs go, we have a mandatory weight of 0.25 gram, which is perfectly reasonable for 1 joule engagements, and we are staying true to BLS tracer BBs. When those are not in stock, we also use Garter or Novritsch BBs, which are also made by BLS, so the quality is the same. To load said BBs, we recently started using this Vanguard electric speed loader, and for a team using the same BB weight, it's a game changer. It loads 22 BBs per second, so it's plenty fast. We actually loaded close to 32,000 BBs in a weekend on one battery, and it did not skip a beat. You may have observed this is a recurring theme: reliable, dependable equipment. We realized it's much easier to focus on winning when you don't worry about your gun malfunctioning, magazines not feeding, and BBs being inconsistent. Switching gears, let's talk about equipment. For face protection, we're using the Dye i5 paintball masks. Now, I can't say they're the best choice at the very moment, but they're comfortable for all of us and we can mount action cameras on top. I prefer the Amber HD color lens. It helps with gathering more light indoors, making the field look more bright than it actually is. The belt we've been rocking is the Speedsoft Pro harness with a panel that accommodates a 0.2 or 0.4 liter HPA bottle and 3 magazines. These can be configured after everyone's liking, with different positions for magazines, more magazines, vertical pull, and more. All the latest models are available on the Speedsoft website, which I'll have linked down below. All of us are running the same jerseys, as any team should. This is the design we had for the last 2 years, and right now we're actually in the middle of getting new ones soon. These are made in Poland by a company named Jersey Clinic. I'll put their website in the description, go check them out. This was actually a package: pants, jersey and bandana, all with our own design. They can add your sponsors, names, etc. For protecting my knees during those slides, I chose the HK Army CTX knee pads. They are plenty thick with proper cushioning and have these 2 elastic straps that are very useful in keeping the knee pads in place. Just be careful of the sizing. I'm pretty thin and I had to actually get the L version. This has been my loadout for the past 2 years and I'll keep using it since it works so well for me. Stay tuned for an in-depth video on the Pulsar S updated build, where I'll show some tricks to make it shoot as good as it can. If you enjoyed it, give this video a like and consider subscribing. See you in the next video.